Greetings, Gary here, and today we're going to take a look at That's the Way. It's a wedding song written by Pat Cherry. You may not recognize it by that name. The lyrics start out, "With this ring I thee wed, and I give to you my life." Maybe that rings a bell. If that's what you've been looking for, then this is it. Again, the song was written by Pat Cherry and recorded by Pat Cherry with the Pat Cherry Group. Later it was recorded by Alan Jackson. I'm going to play it today using a simple chord progression based on G, and playing it with the capo on 3 actually puts us in B flat. Pat's original version was in the key of C, and Alan Jackson's version was actually in G. So if you want to play Alan Jackson's version, take the capo off altogether. If you want to play Pat's version, move up to capo 5, which would raise that G chord to be sounding like a C. The song is in 4/4 time, and I think we're all set. Capo 3, got your G chord ready. You could also use a bar chord G, but I'm going to go with the open G because I'm finger picking, and I use a pattern where I play the bass note of the chord, in this case the 6th string, then the 3rd string, strings 1 and 2 together, and back to the 3rd string. So I'm going to run through the chords for the first verse and the first ending. The intro is just 2 bars of G. The chord for the first verse is also G, so it ends up being 3 bars of G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. That's the intro. The lyrics come in on the 3rd beat, so it would be, "With this ring." Don't change yet. I wanted to, but don't change yet. So, "With this ring I thee wed." So let's go through the chords. 3 bars of G when you have 2 bars of intro, and then the first measure of the verse. Then it goes to a B minor 7, a C, back to the G, a B7, E minor 7, A7 sus4, A7, A minor 7, and D7, back to a G, B minor 7, C, G, D, C, D, C, G. So that's the top of the first ending. So the first ending goes G, D, C, C, D with an F sharp in the bass, back to a G to start the second verse. Second verse is the same, except for the second ending differs a little. You got your same D, C, where we had G, D, C, D over F sharp. Now we have G, D, C, G, because that leads us into the "I will cling to you." So that gives you most of the song. I'm going to zoom in now so you can see my fingerings a little better. And going to go through the song from top to bottom. So we've got intro, verse 1, verse 2, the bridge, verse 3, and then the ending. Here we go. "With this ring I thee wed, and I give to you my life. Mine is yours, yours is mine, and we can live that way forever. With this kiss we will seal that way now, a man and wife, 2 and 1, 1 and 2. That's the way it's got to be." With this love we can live, but we can't keep it to ourselves. He is mine, he is yours, and we can spend our lives in telling. Give my heart, I give my soul, I give you all my worldly goods. 2 and 1, 1 and 2. That's the way it's got to be. I will cling to you, you will cling to me. shadow of the cross will live on bended knee. With this prayer I commit that we both become as one, He and us, and we and Him, saying vows to one another. Hold Him fast in your heart till the day we see the sun. 2 in 1, 1 in 2, that's the way it's got to be. 2 in 1, 1 in 2, that's the way it's got to be. So I end the song just by repeating the D, C, D, C, G. If you want, and you're up to it, you can also, when you go to that G, you can put in a little riff. So that's everything, but let's back up to the bridge. Again, on the I will cling to you, that's D to C, you will cling to me, D to C again, D in the shadow, C of the cross, B minor will live on bended knee, A minor, and then I threw in, it's a variation of a D over F sharp. Since I'm on the A minor, I just moved my middle finger up to the 6th string to pick up the F sharp, and it's close enough when I'm finger picking. If I were strumming, I would probably go ahead and play it this way. But I think that gives you all the pieces of the song, so I hope you find that helpful, and good luck playing it.